What's up, bro? Ready to work, man? Go do something today. Go make a living, bro. I'm glad that freaking unit's turned. Anyways, I'm tired, man. It's been a long week. Anyways, gotta do grounds this morning. Property a little dirty. Don't even. I got the one move-in work order and the furnace we worked on yesterday, cleaning that up. We gotta go back on that and put a thermostat in and seal that bottom off real good and make sure the heat's working. Because I thought about that last night because I flipped it over on heat and because you can't see which side's heat and which side's cool, because I had it on heat and it was running, but it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, but it wouldn't get hot. So we need to double check that to make sure that the heat's working, because I don't need a freaking after hours call on the heat. Anyways, they're pretty simple setups, really simple setup on the heat. So couple things to go over real quick. Number one, I had a guy ask me about, he doesn't do HVAC, but he asked me why I was doing the nitrogen for a test. The reason why is if there's no refrigerant in the system and you've done a repair, in order to make sure you don't have a leak, you pump the nitrogen in there to pressurize it to find a leak. You take the bubble spray. Right here's a bottle of it. This is janky stuff, but it works. You just spray this bubble spray on there, and wherever a hole is, it'll bubble. So if there's no leaks, you watch the pressure, and if it changes, then you know you got a leak. That's why I use nitrogen, because there's no moisture in it. You can't pump it with oxygen or anything else to pressurize it. Anyways, once you do that, then you let all that pressure out, and then you pull it into a vacuum. Vacuum removes the oxygen and any moisture in the line. That's the reason why you want to bring it down to low vacuum, 500 and under. I always go for like 250, 300 micron. That way you know you don't have any oxygen or any moisture in there. Anyways, 101. Another guy say something about, he quoted that I said that it was $1 for shipping, I think. And I don't remember ever saying it was only $1 for shipping. But anyways, on the stickers. So the stickers, the selling of the stickers and stuff, that money, those funds are used for doing the tool giveaways and, supporting the channel and stuff like that. So, I gotta buy the stickers, buy the stamps, buy the envelope, ship it off, all that stuff. So anything left over that goes towards buying tools for the tool giveaway. And then anything after that is for the channel, to help support the channel. If you like, there's that little heart button right there. You could always donate to the channel. And that's what I told him. I said, you could always donate to the channel. I'll send you a sticker. Anyway, see what I'm saying? Anyways. Appreciate you guys. Man, we're up to 30, almost 35, I think, or 35, just over 3,500 subscribers. I appreciate every freaking one of you guys. Like I said, I'm doing this just to show you guys how to do stuff and fix stuff and the ratio. Anyways, I got to do grounds this morning, man. This place looks like crap, and we'll get together after that. Cool. One more thing before I go do trash. I had a guy made a comment about this door. I said I was going to paint the door yellow, and he was like, man, you should do a stencil with the Walt. And I'm like, that's a brilliant idea, bro. See, you guys help me out with good ideas. So what I was thinking about doing is, because I'm always kind of talking crap about Milwaukee, but I use their tools and I love DeWalt. So what I thought about doing is doing some sort of a sketching of like a DeWalt little man and a Milwaukee little man with punching gloves on. That would be funny. That would be funny. So if you guys got any ideas like that, man, let me know. It'd be cool. I'll choose somebody's ideal. So let's go that route. Cool? All right, let's get to work, bro. Get to work, man. Go pick that trash up, boy. Good times. Good times. It's a long walk, bro. Anyways, so you got to find something in every day to thank God for. So my office desk chair, or my chair that I sit in all the time, and I'll sit in that chair for probably 5 hours a day. Anyways, it's kind of wore out, kind of old, whatever. So I've been looking around trying to find me a new chair to sit in, you know, a little bit more comfortable, one with the headrest. They're having a yard sale behind one of the buildings in one of the houses, and I just, because I had to walk around there anyways, so I just walked through real quick and see what they had. They had a freaking, look brand new office desk with a head back, you know, a high back on it, for $5. It's like, praise God. Praise the Lord, man. Get a little gift like that and didn't even know it was coming. Cool beans, man. All right, guys. We got to get something done, man. The boss man, or the boss lady informed me that I got an apartment that's a move-in for tomorrow, and I haven't even touched it. So let's go take a look at it. Then we'll work on work orders. So let's check this out. It's already been painted, been cleaned, carpet's been cleaned. Yeah. And put the doors back on, all the outlet covers. Bathroom, I need to put some lights in there. That's about it. This is one of these little cute one bedrooms. But yeah, just the outlet covers. That's about it. There's the light bulbs. Smoke detector battery. It's hanging out. Let's go ahead and check the bathroom out. Looks good. Yeah. This looks good. Check GFI. Check the drain. Drain's good. Pop-up works. Make sure the toilet flushes. Yep. And check shower. Well, I don't need check shower. She already used it. So, yeah, it's just covers. You know, filter. Yeah, this is, she's cleaned this. Nope. Let me run some hot water on that. Usually I take these and put them in the dishwasher and let them run, because I put all the covers back on. This is a cheaper apartment. These cabinets are nice, but they're cheap. Okay. Check all the cabinet doors, make sure they're not wobbly. That one's a little wobbly. That one's good. Refrigerator looks good. Stove. We usually have 2 of these. Those are bombs. If there's a fire, pow, puts fire out. Microwave looks good. Yep. Check underneath the sink. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, look at that. Why don't you just put a little duct tape on it? At least the wire of the drain's up. Huh. Look at that. Oh, they capped it. They capped that drain off. Okay. Well, that's new. You never know what you find. But tenant's moving in tomorrow. Let me see if I'm gonna see if I can find a piece of that Wonder Board, and we'll cut it to fit this. Not a guarantee. Where's this coming from? It's dry. What's that? Stalactite. Anyway, we have to investigate that. Might need to tighten that fitting up. Cool. Cool beans, man. Let's get to it, bro. It's a basic put back together, basic turn. Nothing major. You just want to go through and check everything. Check smoke detector batteries, lights, stuff like that. Make sure everything works. GFIs, use a tester on it, make sure this work properly. That's about it for this one. Cool beans, bro. Let's get to work. I know this is kind of funny, but anyways, so the cord goes, most of the time you see these cords dangling down from the ACs and then they plug them in. But if you turn that outlet upside down, so if you turn this outlet upside down, you can run the cord around and plug it in. It's little stuff like that, man. Just little stuff. Takes a minute, take 2 screws out, flip the outside, you know what I'm saying? It makes it much more appealing. Just saying. Alright, so we got that turn done real quick. We're gonna go replace that shower head. That only takes a second. And then we're gonna go down and look at that wall AC to see what's up with that. What is he doing? I hate when people do that. No turn signal. And yeah, I don't have a seatbelt on. I'm only going one building over. Anyways, we'll go down and look at this AC real quick. See what's up with that, because I gotta go to the other property and there's an AC over there that I can steal, so let's go take a look at it real quick. I don't think he's probably home, but we'll see. Woo-doo. No, I never understand these younger people. It is only, let me see, it's only 55 it's only 55 freaking degrees outside. I went in that dude's apartment. It's got to be 80. All the windows closed up. I told him, I said, man, why don't you open up the freaking windows? I felt the heat before he even opened up before I even stepped in there. The young guy sitting there on the couch with a hoodie on, playing video games. So I'm gonna load up the dolly. I gotta get some of this to crap out of the truck. So I'm gonna load up the dolly. We'll go over to the other property and pick up an AC and just swap him out real quick. He's a nice guy. He's been there for a little while, so we'll get him a new AC, and then we'll clean that one up later on and use it as emergency backup. Back from lunch. So that's the AC I pulled out. Look how freaking nasty that is, dude. That is all mold. That's bird mold, bro. That's a wonder that kid ain't sick. I can't even see the coil in there. That's how bad it is. And this one here is from 1994. 94. I guarantee that's never been out. Never been scrubbed down. Anyways, so I went over to the other property, pulled out the AC, or got one out of that storage area, brought it over here and put it in. So, and he's all good to go. So I got a question at lunch, because I always check my emails at lunch. I got a question from Tyler. Tyler, this one's for you, buddy. So the question was regarding supplies. Why don't I have an inventory of supplies? I'll explain that short as I can. The only supplies that were here when I started here, which is 2 years ago now, was in the back room of the office. There was 2 shelves there, and it was antique, old stuff, like used old stuff. There was a couple of small things like light bulbs. There was a couple things. There were some caps for the air conditioner, wire nuts, just a mess. Just like this shop. This shop was freaking deplorable, man. I mean, the guy, anyways, so he had nothing in here. He had a couple of cardboard bins and a makeshift cart sitting over here in the corner. It was just miscellaneous, nothing organized. The shed, apparently they had just put the shed on the property within just a couple months of me starting here. So the old guy that was here, he was here for 25 years, and that's just the way he did things, right? Well, the guys before me, after him, before me, they were just stupid. They didn't know what they were doing. And then, of course, I came here. The manager, she's been here for like 9-10 years, something like that. And she's really, really super tight on spending money. That's what you'll find on a lot of apartment complexes. The older management, older managers, they want to put that money in their pocket. So the less I spend, I'm getting to it, the less I spend on parts, the more she can make. The faster I turn an apartment, the more she makes on a budget-wise. If she stays under budget for the month, she makes more money. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. The boss had come in, we were shooting the breeze. So, back on the parts. So you have some properties that the manager just doesn't want to spend a freaking dime. So they'll buy the cheapest crap in the world. It causes you all kinds of problems because you got to retrofit. You know what I mean? She went to the dollar store to buy freaking 9-volt batteries. You know what I said about this? I said, well, I will have work orders galore. Because people will call in, my smoke detector's beeping. This will last 30 days. You know, versus Duracell or something like that, which will last 6 months, 8 months, something like that, because they're always running. You know, anyway, see, that's the dumb stuff I put up with. So to run to Lowe's, I talked to her about every time we order something, won't you order 2 or 3? That way I have one here and one for emergency, or one for, you know what I mean? So I've always got, that way I could build up stock. And her thing was, okay, sounds good. But then when I would tell her, hey man, we need to order this, this, and this, I would get exactly what I asked for instead of multiple items. Like for instance, smoke detector, or thermostat. I've got to drive down and buy thermostats, which that should be a common stock item. But I can't. I'm not the supervisor. I'm not a supervisor. I'm just maintenance. That's the way I like it. Hey, you want to pay me to go to Lowe's? I'll go there, get what I need, come back, and you just paid me an extra X dollars for nothing. So if you figure I go to Lowe's 6 times a week, if you added all that up, it done paid for any extra, you know what I mean? So it's just stupid, dude. But like I said, you'll get some properties are like that. Some properties you have a budget you can't go over or not supposed to go over per month, where you got to buy parts for, you know, all the turns and stuff. So yeah, I've been there where I was a supervisor and I had to pre-order everything and do inventory every other day to make sure we had parts and order stuff. Yeah, it's pain. But also, on another note, where would I put parts? I don't have a big shop. This little cubby hole is my shop. This is my tools, you know. So I don't have anywhere I can put, you know, I don't even have toilet seats, man. You know. If I got a toilet seat break, dude, I gotta go to Lowe's buy one, because HD will not deliver here. If we order anything through HD, it takes a week to 2 weeks before I get it, because HD won't come up here. But they'll go into the next city over. It's stupid, man. Anyways, I hope that answered your question. There's just one, there's no room for parts, and she doesn't order parts. So let's go do something, man. So, take cover off on these old ones, Mercury's. You have these little wires, and that's where the screw is. and the ankle fit. So let me get a regular screwdriver here. Well, and then the faceplate comes off. And of course, you got to turn the thermostat. You got to kill the power to the furnace. But so it's just your basic wires: yellow, green. Red, green, yellow, and white. That was funny. I don't know what I'm doing. And where's my yellow at? Get them out there. Straighten them out. 2 screws. And then mount it from the wall. 80 years of paint. Of course, we don't need wires that long, so we'll be doing away with some of that. It's old stuff. So we'll clip them wires, shorten them up a little bit. You only need a little bit. You don't need a whole lot of wire left. Just about a 1/2 inch. That's all you need. I just noticed that my pliers is going. Huh. What you know, bro? Harbor Freight. These are icons. They're pretty good. These are alright. See? Stuff like that. So I don't know why that's broke. But I'll just put this in my automotive toolbox. And give me another pair. They all wear down, man. So I wasn't able to get a Emerson. I had to get a Honeywell. They're all about the same. It's just the Honeywells are a little harder to disconnect from the wall. No big deal. So the mounting plate goes here. Let's see if we can't move it up just a hair. Yeah, I'll have to cut some of that drywall out of my way. Just a little cut, bruh. Nip and tuck, bruh. That way that wire's up high. Way. Something in my way, man. Oh, is that 2x4? Looks like it. Found the wooden wall. So I can't tuck it back. There we go. I just wanted to get it up high enough where it's covering the majority of the paint. So now I'm going to mark that wall. I'm gonna put some mollies in there. Cool. Pop a molly, bruh. Pop a molly. I got some of these cheap ones, which will work perfectly in this. Oh, that's broken. There we go. I think. Let me double check. Come here, wire. Come here. Yeah. was listening to the traffic running up and down the hallway. Oh, stud. That's cool. Stud. How about that? Stud on both sides, bro. Oh. No molly required. There we go. That is firm. Firm on there, bruh. So now, because I'm blind as a bat, there we go. Hanging on for light. So now we'll put these little bitty guys down in them little holes. Well, that was about a pain in the butt. It appears that I must have misplaced my freaking mini screwdriver. So, I had to run down to the shop and get one. And these are numbered, you know, yellow or GY, blue. They got all the numbers on there. And then red. Red is for heating and cooling. So, now I got my new fancy glasses. Let's see if I can, let's see if I can get it in the hole. Ooh. Oh, wrong side. Get in the hole, bro. There it goes. White. White. It's all color coded. You just got to make sure that, you know, that that's what it is in the furnace. You know, green. Green is right there. I like the newer ones, thermostats. They got the little push buttons. You just push the wire into the hole and it stops it. I think those are nice. Especially for us old guys. That's a lazy thermostat install. Give it a little tug. Make sure it's good. And put some batteries in it. You know, that's the funny thing about it. They don't give you batteries with the new thermostat. Cool. Just a Honeywell. Nothing fancy. Cool. Now turn the power back on. Go from there. On this, we're going to put us a piece of foam board in here because I don't have, I call it Wonder Board, but what it is it is cardboard insulation. It's got like a shiny side to it. But this insulation right here will work just fine. I need a little bit longer piece. So I'll run down to the truck and cut another board. I'm going to get that tight. So I'm going to go, looks like 7.5. 7.5 by 22. Cool. Be right back. That will work perfectly. Do something with that, bro. It's the old rusty. It's not perfect, but it will work. I'm just trying to keep air from coming up out of there. That's all that is. So don't freak out. That's all this is. It's just keep air from coming up from down there. It's not the best work environment. Like I said, I normally use it's like looks like cardboard. It's basically cardboard with foil paper on it. Basically, yeah, it's not gonna stick very well. It's just something better than nothing, my friend. My friend. Would be nice to build a nicer place, wouldn't it? It would be nice. But this is what she is, bro. So we got all the work orders done. The 2 turns are done. So now we'll work on this nasty. Take the top off. Do a pressure washer on it. Good times, bro. That's pretty bad. The only reason why I'm doing that is just so I have emergency backup. Look at that. Great. That's a long cord. Anyways, most people would just throw it away. You know, like I said, most people would just throw this thing away. Yeah, it probably should, but you know, when somebody's air goes out, because that's what I did last year, was I had 4 that were sitting behind the shop all winter long, and then it came spring, I pulled them out. They were just sitting on the skid behind the shed all winter. So, pulled it apart, cleaned them all out, and I reused them this year. Worked like a charm, bro. This has got a lot of bird crap in there. This has never been cleaned. Never. Never. Got wire around the coil and everything. Let me get my little drill out and my little screw bin, and we'll go from there. So, this is the top. You take this off. A couple screws. And then this. Some of you guys have seen me do this a half a dozen times. But there's always that first guy that's never seen it. Phew, man, that is bad, dude. Hold on, I'll get you shot in a second. Now mind, you gotta understand that this is the air you're breathing. All that mold down in there, man. All that microbe. That bit of that nasty on that coil, man. All this stuff laying here, down in there. Look at that. Ooh. No wonder it wasn't working. So now we take that off. This over here is the same thing, man. We just a couple screws. This is the connector plates. Connect the back to the front. And then we take the top off. We can see how bad this coil is. I'm sure it's pretty bad. Ooh, wow. Check this out, man. Look down in there. They got bird's nest. Look at all that coil's not even breathing. Shoo. That's pretty rough. I don't know if I can get this one apart or not. It's pretty rusted up. At least I can lift it up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's completely rusted right off the box down here. This is supposed to have a foot on it. Let's see if I can bend it. Let me take the screws out of this side. See if I can get the cage to separate. Yeah. And I already know a lot of you guys are already thinking, why are you wasting your time? Because this is what I get paid to do. I get paid to fix the dumb stuff that nobody else would. I get paid to get the bird's nest out of it. Jeez. Alright, so now we'll take the water hose to it and get the bulk off of it, and then we'll hose it down with the chemicals. Let me give him a spray, bro. I don't really need to do this right now, but hey, get some of this funk. I don't want to be breathing this. I'm just getting a pre-soak on it. This stuff's pretty good about getting that chemical, or well, I'm out. This stuff's pretty good about breaking that stuff down. And that's the last of my chemical too. So now we'll go get the water hose, get that set up. Cool. It isn't what I wanted, but I do have some of this Viper coil cleaner. It does a pretty good job. It gets in there and just eats on that. You gotta get it in between the pipes, or just hose the crap out of everything. Hold it down, bro. Spray it down in there. I got my hose stuck down in there sucking this out.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now.
Looks good, man. That's definitely a lot better. Coil's pretty freaking clean. So we'll let this sit overnight. We'll just leave it sit here, and we'll put it away tomorrow. Cool. Be kind to somebody, man. Have a good afternoon. See you tomorrow.